Hey guys, Nathan Brendan Masters. A legal mindset has been breaking down Johnny Somali's charges. Things are going pretty much the way everybody thinks they're gonna go. Everybody wants to see this guy do some jail time. The question is, will that make any difference? I honestly think this guy and people like him are sociopaths. I don't know if jail time will make any difference. I don't know if he'll go to jail, and if things are still the way they are, he'll come back out of jail and start doing this or something similar again. Remember, this guy is self aware. Nothing he's doing here is by accident, except maybe possibly getting prison time.
This is worse than Jack Doherty and worse than Nick Fuentes, or probably on the same level as Nick Fuentes. So him and Nick Fuentes would probably get along pretty well because they're just saying the worst things that they can think of that would probably get people pissed off.
I'm a minor.
I'm a minor too.
I'm the most demonic that ever turned a camera on. I'm the most evil person that ever used the internet. I'm the most evil person to ever use a camera. I'm a sexual deviant. I am a criminal. What I don't do off camera, you will never see. I'm like Epstein.
Dude, that's some diabolical shit to say right there, dude. Like, talk about some stuff you can't come back from. Even if I was trying to just piss people off, that ain't it, Chief. And even if, this is like a joke, you just say, hey, I'm just joking. This dude, he's not somebody that I would stop and think, yeah, that's just a joke. He's openly just a bad person. Based on his actions, there's no reason for me to not believe anything he's saying right now.
My name's Edward.
Young,
Might call you a
I don't give a
G-chat.
I'm young Epstein. I'm young P. Diddy. Clip it. I got all these young bitches doing something strange for some change.
I don't understand his game plan. Like, I don't understand what the end goal is. I know he's getting money, but how much could you possibly be getting paid? Where are you trying to go? You got banned from YouTube and all these other platforms. I don't know how long you got banned for, but what is the game plan?
That's a great question, because after he got kicked off of the platforms, where's the money coming from? Is anybody sending him money? Is anybody helping him? I would hope not, but then what is his end game? But here's Legal Mindset to break down the charges.
If I have not heard of or seen a criminal complaint submitted, I am not going to consider it. Indicted. What does indicted mean? So indictment, indicted. Indicted is very specific. It means the prosecutors found enough evidence to meet the legal standard for formal criminal charges and to begin a trial. So this is a very specific thing, okay? This means that they've come up with enough evidence that they can say, hey, we can go to trial now. Because typically, that's a harder standard to meet, right? That's not, because you can have the police, for example, investigate something, and the police don't give enough evidence over to indict somebody. The prosecutors will say, we don't have enough legal evidence. You have been found guilty at trial, whether by judge or by jury. That's convict. So anybody out there who is saying that Johnny Somali has been convicted, that is incorrect. Johnny Somali has not been convicted of anything. There are a lot of YouTube videos which are clickbaiting right now with the word convict or convicted. That's wrong. And I saw even a newspaper do it. All right, let's continue. All right, the first charge is obstruction of business. Let's talk about this one. So this is the only one at stage 4. So this is the only one at stage 4. The rest of them are at stage 2.
Okay, so what he's stating is that there's 4 steps to actually, getting this thing to go. So at this point, the only thing that they're really indicting him on, the thing that has actually cleared all the hurdles, is this one charge, obstruction of business. And we all saw that happen. He put it on his own live stream. It's been clipped everywhere. This is what the one I said is a no doubt. This is going to go. Because, again, the evidence is there.
Deepfake images. Stage 2. Police investigation. So the thing we have right here with deepfakes is we have at least one. We have one for Bong Bong IRL. And she's the female streamer who there's a deepfake of her making out with him like on the side of a lake. And in that specific one, that's been submitted with a police report. Now, with Korean police, once you submit something, you technically can't pull it back. However, if you are unwilling to cooperate, they may just drop it, or they may not follow through with it, or they may offer some sort of like settlement offer or whatever else on that specific issue.
So I'm going to say probably not going to get jail time for that one. Again, I don't know. Probably not, though. Probably not going to get jail time for that. Again, that is a guess.
Next, drug use. Drug use is super not okay in Korea. Super not okay. One thing I did learn, though, fun fact, did you guys know this? Korea actually just permitted medical marijuana, but in very super limited ways with a prescription, right? However, this does not fall at all under that provision at all. So this is stage 2 police investigation. There's one count. There will not be more than one because he wasn't trafficking. He wasn't doing all that stuff. It's just him and they're getting him for use. So this one is kind of clear and it's under the Narcotics Control Act. Now, this is actually one where I can predict the penalty pretty well in terms of what the maximum will be. It's probably going to be maximum 5 years because he's not distributing. He's not a repeat offender in terms of drug offenses, right? So Ramzi Khalid Ismail, right, can get up to 5 years for this. This is where there was a lot of misinformation. A lot of other platforms were saying this was 10 years. This is 5 for his level, so it's 10 if he was doing something else, but it's 5 at his level of simple use.
Now, in my opinion, just based on what I've seen, not a lawyer, definitely not a lawyer in Korea. Legal Mindset has some inroads there, and he's got people who are working with him and helping him. So I'm gonna say the two that will stick: the disruption of business. And if they get the drug use thing, if they can prove that, that one's going to go. So that one obviously is the most problematic and will be the thing that has the most probability of getting him in big trouble and getting him some time behind bars. So I'm going to link to Legal Mindset's video. It's very informative. He's got a whole lot going on there, and he breaks some things down that people think is going on that's not really going on. So he does that. And I'm going to link to Mario's video as well. If you're keeping track of the Jenny Somali situation, both of those are good watches. Legal Mindset is really, he's killing it over there. He just popped up on a Tozy's channel not too long ago talking about this. So I'll link to that one as well. That was actually an interesting watch. And in case you're wondering what this is Victor Locke, Demon Hunter, Demon Noir. And this is one of the updated versions of the book. And I'm going to be bringing this back out. So those of you who are into comic books, those of you who are into the Victor Locke comics specifically, these events happened before Curse Risen unification. So much of it's still the same. A lot of people didn't get this. So if you want it, it'll be coming out next year after Dark Issue 2 and probably before unification. So we'll see how that goes. But other than that, you guys take it easy. Nathan Brendan Masters. Awesome.
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn.